All right, guys, this is part two. Sorry about the part one. I lost the power. The lightning struck, so I lost the power. I didn't, as soon as I clicked to the weather channel, I just lost that. I lost the power, so sorry about that. Came back on, just a little surge, nothing to worry about. The weather gods got pissed off. Anyway, so this is part two. I think on the part one, I pretty much covered the apps. I covered the 4K, the HDR, and I've showed you just how much content there is in terms of 4K and HDR, and then how much content there is in terms of apps. There's so many apps. There's something for everyone. Honestly, you're never gonna be short of entertainment. All of your entertainment needs gonna be put into this one little tiny box. And on the second part, what I want to talk about, as I said earlier, I was showing you the Weather Channel. Uh, they have the weather. There's this thing called the Weather Nation. You click on it, and when you click on the Weather Nation, it's going to take you directly to the satellite. It will show you the satellite. It will show you location where you are, and it's going to let you know exactly what's going on. So, like, you click on it. We're going to click on it right now. And here is going to take you directly to the United States map. And you click plus on it right here, and it's going to take you down to Miami, right here to where I'm at. And there's a bunch of rain, as you can see. You can zoom in a little bit closer. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that you can do that with this Roku Premiere. With this one tiny little box, you get everything. And the reason I'm doing part two video is because I didn't have enough time on my previous video, which was 18 minutes. It was a 19 minutes. I didn't have enough time to cover everything, so that's why I'm doing this part two. I'm just showing you this to let you know just why this Roku Premiere Plus it's worth 90 bucks. And if you can get it for 60 on Amazon, go for it. It's definitely worth it. So let's exit this. Let's go back to the home menu really quick. There's the home menu right there. Let me adjust my low light. There it is. And it's really fast. First of all, the quality is great. It's really fast. It runs smooth. No issues. No lag on the controller. It's really fast. And there are so many things. Now, let me show you the settings really quick. There's a couple of things you can do. You can put a screensaver on there if you want. You can put a different which display type would you like to put. Obviously, I put 4K at 60 frames per second, 4K HDR at 60 frames per second. You can choose the caption mode. What type of caption would you like? Caption style. So you can even change the color of the captions. Like when you reading subtitles, it can be your type of style, your type of color. You can even change the theme of the Roku. So if you want to go and change it, there's a bunch of different themes they've got that you can use. This is a Happy Father's Day. You can get more themes. You click on it, and they're gonna have a bunch of different ones. Sons of Anarchy theme, Winter, Palms theme, Twin Peaks theme, Star Trek theme. Let me click Star Trek, but you have to buy one. Some of these you have to buy; they're not free. Fishing team, you have to buy that. This one right here seems like something I could definitely get. Star Trek: The Next Generation team. I like that. Uh, so they got a bunch of stuff for you to try. Kittens team. They got Marilyn Monroe, and then Wheels and Fire. Winter you have to pay. So they got a bunch of stuff that you can change. So that's cool that you can actually do that you can change different themes on Roku. I like that. I like that you can customize any which way you like to your preference. And I don't know what else is there I can say. Like I said, one unique thing about Roku Premiere Plus, it's also that it comes with the SD memory card. You can plug in your SD memory card. You can put 265 gigabytes or 128 gigabyte SD memory card, so you can watch your movies that you have recorded, or whatever type of 4K content, or whatever content you have on that SD memory card, you'll be able to watch it from the Roku Premier Plus, and all of that for $90 plus tax, 94, whatever, 96. So roughly $100. But if you can get it cheaper, if you can get it for like 60, then yeah. But even for 90, I'm trying to say here, it's worth it. Even for $90, I would say definitely worth it. You know. So like I said, there's tons of apps, and it's very responsive. This thing, it's really responsive, man. No issues, no problem. Look, when I click on the aquatic life, just look at that. Look how fast it takes. Look at that. What? Not even 5, not even 3 seconds, man. There it is, really fast, really smooth, and the control is very nice and unique. It does have this little audio jack output for your headphones, so you can listen to stuff at night. And I don't know what else I can say that hasn't been said. Like I already covered the Xfinity stream, runs pretty smooth. It's cool that you can watch all of your movies, all of your TV shows. If you go somewhere else, you don't have to be at home. All you need is just a username and a password. This is still in beta, but I like what Xfinity is doing here. So let's say you go to some hotel and you don't like what they have. So you bring your Roku and you plug it in, right? And you can watch what you want to watch. Just bring this little tiny thing with you. And there's a lot of benefits of having this Roku. So this is why I think it's worth it. And a lot of people ask me, well, if you already have built-in apps on your TV, yes, but you can't bring your built-in apps on your TV with you, okay, with a television. On the Roku, you can bring them with you. Sure, you can bring them on your phone, but let's say you want to go somewhere else. Let's say you go to a hotel for 5 days and you don't like what they have. Well, no problem. You just bring this Roku thing with you. You hook up to the internet, to their Wi-Fi, and then you can watch what you want to watch on that hotel room. There, I just gave you one example and gave you one reason, right, why you should. So, plus, not to mention that it has truckload of 4K content, HDR. So it's definitely worth it, $90. Trust me. And if you can get it for 60, it's no brainer. You go with it right away. There's another app called 4K Universe. It's pretty cool. They have a lot of 4K stuff in here. It doesn't mean it's a 4K universe like, what they mean by universe is they mean they're showing you a bunch of different 4K content, from models to aquariums to trailers, 4K trailers. So they got a bunch of stuff for you to check out, 4K movies, 4K sports, and so it's kind of pretty cool. They're like new at this, they just started, but it's definitely something you should check it out. And they're all running on 4K, like a stunning 4K, man. And then you got TuneIn, you got Metal Music. I already did this. I showed it to you. I mean, and I haven't really. There's another good one like Quello Concerts, Plex, Cult Movies, Screambox, Midnight Pulp, Sky News. And Sky News is like it's really fast. Like you click on it, I'll show it to you right now. You click on it and you click on the Sky News Live, and it just starts right away, man. There it is, right away. No issues, no problem. You're good to go. Then the quality, it's really amazing. It looks stunningly great, So, and this is all on Roku Premier Plus, man. And very smooth, very fast, man. As you can see it, I'm doing it in real time. I'm not putting any video edits. I'm not editing anything. Maybe I can show you some more stuff. We can go to the store. Let's go to the channel store. These are the ones that are featured, and just look how many they have right now. Just the ones being featured. They got the poker. They got Sundance Now, Comedy Central, Acorn TV, These are all the 4K ones they have available. These are the new and notable ones they just got yesterday and tomorrow. Science fiction and horror genres long served as useful means. So this is like they talk about science and science fiction movies and UFOs. What's so cool about Roku, as I mentioned in my part one, is the fact that you don't. Roku, it's a third party. They're independent. They're not owned by anybody, and therefore they welcome third parties, and that's why Roku has so many apps, because they welcome the third party, meaning that anybody can put their stuff on Roku, and there's DirecTV, there's RT, Techno Buffalo. They even have Techno Buffalo. So let's say even I could do it. If I call Roku and I pay their fees, I can have my channel on Roku as well. But it's not going to be cheap. You'll have to pay a little extra for it. Obviously, it's going to cost you. But you actually have the ability to put even your own channel. This is something I might think about in the future. I might put Mr. 4K Upscaler on the Roku so you guys can watch it from there. Do some extra content that kind of like it's different from YouTube. I could do that maybe. But there will be some fees. There will be some, ads and stuff like that on there. So I'm just giving you the example of like, just look how much there is. There's so much. And I haven't even touched the surface of what's available. Some of these, there's a fees you have to pay, because you have to remember some of these people, they got to make a living. They have to pay the royalty fees. So you do have to pay. Like a $3 a month or $5 a month. I think $5 a month, it's reasonable. If you can't afford $5 a month, then, God damn it, man. Shit. Then you shouldn't be even watching this. Then you shouldn't even have internet if you can afford $5 a month. There's so much stuff here. There's so much. I could go forever. Like I told you, I had to put the new set of batteries. That's how long it took me. That's the amount of apps they are available. And I do mean there's something for everyone. And the reason why there's something for everyone is because when you allow independent and third party companies and independent people to come in, then you're going to get more variety. You're going to get more different choices. If you're into horror, there's a full horror. If you're into foreign, there's a foreign. If you're into heavy metal, electronica, hip-hop, rap, whatever, it's all there for you, man. If you're into gaming, it's there for you. So there's something for everyone in there on this Roku Premier Plus. Now, this is something from Canada. These are Canadian channels they got right here. Then you can search channels if you like. They got music, and look just how many musics there are. There's like Pandora, Vivo, iHeart. I love iHeart, man. Roku Radio, Spotify, Amazon Music, Flashback 80s. This is another cool one. You can check the screenshots, see what they got. Listen to the 80s music, Vanilla Ice. I'll probably add this to my channel. I'll probably add this because I'm the 80s kid, so definitely I like to listen to all this stuff from the 80s. AccuRadio, it's pretty cool. iHeartRadio, definitely gonna add that. I love iHeartRadio, man. You can listen to your local radio stations as well, along with all the other stations out there. They got Sirius XM, Quello Concerts, another good one, Radio Paradise, even country, man. If you're into country, they got that as well. Whiskey Go-Go, Hollywood, California, all rock. Source of classic rock, hard rock, heavy metal, pop hits, big hits, guitar channel. So there's something for everyone. This is a part 2, and the reason why this review has to be in 2 parts is because I'm trying to convince you to tell you why Roku Premier Plus, it's worth it. Even at $90, the price justify itself with all the content you're getting. I have spent $90 on some other bullshit that I didn't get nothing for it. With this one, I spent $60, and it's like I'm like the happiest purchaser ever. This is like the best $60 I have spent. Even if I had spent $90, it would be the best $90 I have spent. And a friend of mine, Dirty Sprite, he bought one as well. I'm telling you guys, I could do this all day long. There's so much on Roku Premiere that you have that no other TV, so-called TV box out there will give you. No one's gonna give you the amount of stuff as Roku. Roku is the king. All right, before I end this video, also you have to make sure you have to sign up with Roku. Roku, it's free to sign up. You have to sign up. You have to register. You have to open your account, and you have to also have your credit card in there presented as well, just so you can, if you want to purchase something, that way you don't have to go through the hassle of typing it in. It's all there for you, and it's secured. You don't have to worry about it, anything like that. So, all right, this is part 2. Hopefully you guys like it. I had to do it like this. I have to make 2 parts just to show you the amount of stuff that's available besides the 4K HDR that you already get. What's available on this Roku Premiere Plus. And also I would like to say I'm not sponsored by Roku. I'm not affiliated to them. I bought this with my own hard-earned cash money. But if they're watching, I'm pretty sure they're going to appreciate this video I did. But even if I was sponsored by Roku, I wouldn't mind, because they seem like a pretty outstanding company. I wouldn't mind being sponsored by them, because they're pretty cool, man. I like what they're doing, But again, I like to be independent. I like to be independent so I can talk the way I want to talk and tell you how I feel, stuff like that, Because you have to remember, if you're sponsored by somebody, there are certain protocols that are put in place, and you have to go by those protocols. Otherwise, you cannot release that video on YouTube. All right, guys, thank you for watching. This is part 2. Hopefully, you will pick Roku Premiere Plus. It's definitely worth it if you have a 4K HDR TV. And man, there's endless amount of entertainment. There's something for everyone, man. There's all sorts of stuff on this. This is like a universe box. I mean, there's stuff, something for everything. Whatever you're into, man, you're gonna find it there. Yes, everything's in there for you. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.